Wake up, King. Wake up. You sleep? Wake up. Wake up, King. Wake up, Queen. You sleep? Wake up. Facts, family. But anyways, peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation of the land of all creation. I hope everybody doing well. I hope you blessed. Let me move this camera a little bit. Hope you blessed, in a positive mood, and doing something positive for not only yourself, but for those who come in contact with you. This is the third part, family. Third. To me, breaking y'all necks with that knowledge. This is the third video. And it was a person that commented on one of my videos saying that, over there in Italy and stuff like that, that the 5G tower's already been put down, and that is probably most likely, I don't know. I don't think he was saying that it was part of the COVID virus, but he was talking about mainly the health effects with the 5G. And I'm going to tell you in this video, just like I told him, I am not for 1 second saying that the 5G towers that are being put up do not have health effects. We all know. But the thing about it is, what I'm trying to get the people to understand is that it's not the COVID virus that the 5G towers have a problem with. It is not the COVID virus. It's not that. Now, if you want to represent like cancer and tumors and things of that biological nature upon your blood cells and things of that nature, yes, then I would agree with you that it does have biological effects on your blood vessels and like your liver and things of that nature, but it also has a violation on your brain, family. This is what I'm trying to get the people to know, that the real reason for 5G network is to impact your brain. We already know that cell phones, microwaves, cell phone towers, they all use a certain thing called RFR, radio frequency radiation. You get what I'm saying? Radio frequency radiation. What does radio frequency radiation do? It attacks your orbital frontal cortex, being the front part of your brain that makes rational decisions, that makes you think coherently, that makes you think with compassion, which makes you think with any sort of thing that's going to benefit you in a positive way. You are quickly to react to certain things. Most people who have a lower OFC, orbital frontal cortex, they tend to have a OCD problem. They tend to be schizophrenics. They tend to have what? Medical issues, mental issues that's wrong with their brain. This is scientific facts. And if radio frequency radiation lowers your orbital frontal cortex, that means that it stops your brain from working properly. If you go to any scientist, they will tell you this, that radio frequency radiation does have an effect on your orbital frontal cortex, which is the front part of your brain that enables you to think rationally and make better decisions. And it also enables you not to be, let's say, a schizophrenic, let's say a person with obsessive disorder, with the obsessive compulsive disorder and things of that nature, and a whole other list of like depression. This is all dealing with your orbital frontal cortex, your frontal lobes. It's in the front of your brain, right above your eye socket. You get what I'm saying to you? So if RFR has an effect on this main source and vital source of your brain, what is that telling you, family? That's telling you that it is fucking with your mind. That is showing you that it's making you think incoherently. And you are incapable of making better decisions. Eventually, somebody will have to think for you. And the problem about it today is that we use these things on a daily basis. Like with your cell phone, with your computer, with your microwave, with your tanning bed. You get what I'm saying? All of these things vibrate radio frequency radiation. And to bring further truth, because I'm tired of talking about this with people, so this is going to be my last video on it. And it's going to be the last evidence that I put up, unless I feel that it's necessary within myself to bring out more information about this. Because I want you to understand about MK Ultra and what they are doing in order to impact your brain, family, and take you to the next level. And by you being impacted by this radio frequency radiation, and your mind begins to act incoherently, and you start to do irrational things such as shoot up schools, shoot up jobs, and shoot up neighborhoods, they will begin the process of martial. Pardon me, family. Ran out of storage. But anyways, like I was just saying, they will begin the process of martial law, family. And that's going to put us in a whole nother atmosphere. That's going to put us in an entirely different climate, to the point where you have to live off the grid in order to self-preserve yourself. But those are just some of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I just want to bring more information to you regarding the MK Ultra and what it does to your brain, and why 5G towers are the ones that's pumping this out into the system. Now, what you see with this slide right here that I got is from the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission. If you know anything about the Federal Communications Commission, you know for a simple fact that this is a private government that's in America today that deals with communications as far as with like travel, let's say phones, any way that you have a reason to communicate with somebody. The FCC does their business, and they're the ones that's really involved in it. So I want you to see that this is real evidence right here. You could go look this up for yourself, and that this is the real files that scientists and researchers have brought to the FCC into their attention, and that is in their case logs, and that there is solid proof that right now that 5G towers are causing impacts on your brain. As you can see, the filing detail, the ID, you see the ID number right there also, family. Let's show you some more. Here you have another showing you that this is real fact right here. You get what I'm saying? This is not no play. This is something that real people brought up to these people. Third slide. Brief comment. Utilizing 5G has enormous surveillance capabilities. Oh, we ain't even think about that. About how they're going to be watching you with that. But I did in a previous video, so check that out too. And will be abused at the whim of law enforcement and the intelligence establishment. Millimeter wave is the same frequency used by airport scanners to see beyond clothes to the naked body. This frequency has the same capability when directed towards the walls surrounding homes. Ooh. Another slide. It enables a view inside the home where movements and activities of the people inside can be observed. Remember, this is a case log. Now, this was put up. It will be able to provide not only data about movement inside the home, but what products people are using. Basically, what they're saying is, we know that all of these things that y'all are using right now is really meant for surveillance and to get inside people's homes, to monitor them, martial law. But what products people are using. This is a massive crime against humans, animals, and should be stopped by whatever means possible. People need to educate themselves and others as to what the 5G millimeter wave rollout will mean to all of society. Millimeter wave 5G and microwave what? Mind control by Tim Raffet, UK intelligence forces. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. Millimeter wave 5G and microwave mind control by Tim Raffet, UK intelligence forces, and microwave mind control. Mind control. As a scientist, mind you, as a scientist researching into microwave weapons used on the general public, evidence that the GM900 microwave network, as used by Vodafone and British Telecom, is a major health hazard, has come to my attention. Defense Intelligence Agency documents entitled Biological Effects of Electromagnetic Radiation, Radio waves and microwaves. Eurasian communist countries show that microwave frequencies similar to those of what? The cellular phones can cause what? Health problems. On the brain and body. The DIA research dates from 1976. Look how long this has been going on, family. And shows the dangers were known about over 20 years ago. The Soviets used the frequencies and intensities used by mobile phones, 800 megahertz and 900 megahertz, as weapons. It is a rule of the intelligence community that you hide things in plain view, getting the public to accept microwave mind control weapons which affect their behavior under the guise of mobile phones was a stroke of genius. Getting the public to pay for those microwave mind control devices so their brains and behavior can be damaged to make them more docile and easy to control, family. Can be damaged to make them docile and easy to control was pure diabolical genius. UK intelligence forces and microwave mind control, microwave weapons that turn people into stress, confused, submissive zombies are being used in Britain's inner cities, developed by the communist. Microwave weapons similar to microwave ovens have since the 1980s been targeted on inner city council estates. These weapons transmit extremely low frequency signals which mimic natural brain waves. Come on, family, what is you talking about? Where I was at. Extremely low frequency signals which mimic natural brain waves at the flick of a switch. All of the people around these microwave transmitters are turned into submissive zombies who cannot think clearly, become depressed, apathetic, and want to lounge around all day doing nothing. The inner city malice found on Britain streets with the advent of the new electro low frequency detectors designed by the authors' research teams, the mass mind control of the metropolitan UK population can be proved. Electrical low frequency signals are officially only found at nuclear submarine communication stations. So the researchers were what? Shocked. Hold on, family. Were shocked to find microwave and UHF mind control signals in the city centers, but authors flat. being sent through the mobile phones, the BT telephones, and from the numerous transmitters that dot the country. The massive increase in mobile phones has enabled the UK security forces to use this network of transmitters to beam mind control signals into the brains of anyone living near these transmitters. Microwave phones use post-modulated microwaves of the correct intensity to pass through the skull into the brain and control what? Behavior. That means the cell phone towers that's being put up right now, 5G towers, are meant to control what? Your behavior, family. What is you talking about? Y'all dudes don't be knowing nothing. And the sad thing about it is, you want to know what y'all problem is? Y'all take stuff and run with it and then go ship it to the masses and have everybody brainwashed to the bullshit that you bringing them. That's what's sad about it. You sit up here and tell people things that you have no solid information on, and you have a little dot, a little smidget of information on, and then you run about it like you a full-fledged scholar and like you've been studying this for years. If you should have been studying this for years. How long have we known about microwave waves and low frequencies that harm the human brain? This is not something new. Showing the devastating effects of the ELF broadcast used by microwave UHF and VHFs on humans. It is alleged that Marconi put this microwave technology into full-scale production, and around 30 scientists and military personnel on the project who began to ask questions committed suicide under mysterious circumstances. My research has found that microwave weapons are target on the middle-class troublemakers and researchers who cause problems for the establishment. Russian and American research have found that post-modulated microwaves. Come on, family. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Russian and American research has found that post-modulated microwaves, as used for what? Mobile phones, can, when modulated with electrical low frequencies, which mimic specific brain patterns, change the behavior of a victim at the flick of a switch. It has been found that UK security police such as MI5 use the 450 megahertz frequency used for this research, legally allowed to be used by the police for behavior control. A vast catalog of mind control frequencies at the megahertz range, FM radio, TV, and mobile phone frequencies have been measured, which are used in the UK for what? Mind control and killing or disabling victims. 147, 153, 197, 199, 447, 453, 456, 466, 853, 883, 884. Come on, family. What the hell is y'all talking about, bro? Where is your mind at, bro? Where is your mind at, bro? Symptoms can be depression, befuddled thinking, loss of memory, stress, not being able to cope, manic behavior, schizophrenia, nervous breakdowns, physical collapse, brain and nervous system damage, heart attacks, and what you guys are most likely thinking about since you talking about 5G towers with health, cancer. Bro, if you don't know what you talking about, don't talk about it, bro. If you don't know the real reason why 5G towers are here, don't talk about it, bro. 5G towers does have health effects, but they're not here for health. They're here to control your mind, to have you going in some type of manic and bad behavior to where they have to implement martial law. Because once you do all of these things and go nuts in the middle of these streets, that means the common folk are scared to come out. Once the common folk are scared to come out, that means that you need extra security. That means the police are not able to coherently do their job. So what do? They implement martial law, which brings the government into the state. And now you have tanks and government and army officials walking down your streets telling you what to do. Because an average person who's scary is not going to come out their house if they feel threatened. That's why you have certain neighborhoods where you got more police patrol than you do like in inner cities where crimes are happening. You get what I'm saying to you? Because they have to protect those people. But when the crime and the nuttiness is right next door to you, no matter where you live, what do you have to do? You have to implement martial law to implement force even more. That's when the military becomes your police. So if you're sitting up here talking about that 5G is only for either coronavirus or only just to cause health effects, you're wrong about the COVID, but it does cause health effects. But it's not here just for that. It is here to control your mind, family. It's here to get you to be in a different space and present what bad behavior, because all bad behavior has to be stopped. It's all in the rule of authority. And the COVID virus was never even meant for America. It was only meant for China. I put this in previous videos for you guys. So you should already know, because if you looked at this video, hopefully you will look at the others. Until then, man, peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, and of all creation. I hope everybody doing well. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you read the entire, if you done looked at my entire series. It's 3 videos. Look at them. Until then, be blessed.